Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is... Gets his head on it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rummenigge. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has not gone well.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say, I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lampard. Azar. And this is Eto'o. That's destined for the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lahm. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out, he's had a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's the keeper's ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yaya Toure. Cracking ball. Shot a goal! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Oh, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Eto'o. No way through. Rummenigge.
Roma really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a sharp pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played out to the left flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Eto'o! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Bullish header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Eto'o. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Yaya Toure. Anderson is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And a chance! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Can he finish? Lampard. And it's Lampard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Done delicately. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maldini calmly anticipates. And this is Eto'o. There's the shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Cross needs to be... He leaps for it! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
19.
So the lead now is 2.
Number 16.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Number 7.
That looks a decent
Coming on
ball.
the field, number 9.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Number 20.
He's having a hit!
Number 14.
There's a look up and delivers. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Try from distance! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lahm knocks it into space. Or shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's shifting through the gears. Big chance! And that's in. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that...
It's Bale! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Look at the shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Del Piero! And he couldn't finish.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Del Piero. Now it's Olise. Oh, red. Nice interception. And here's Dembele. Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's all alone. Header! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Rafael Varane. And claimed it back swiftly. Lam. And it's Lam. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruyff, nicely aimed pass. That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. And here's Rijkaard. And here's Eto'o. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's fabulous. That has been knocked away. Knocks it into space. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat. But he's...
Hendrick! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
That has not gone well. And they're back on the ball again. Hazard. Eto'o. Chance! It's there! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's on his own! And that's been one straight back. He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. He's looking wide. Neymar. Eto'o. Hendrick. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition...
Decent chance! Now, there's a terrific hit.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now somewhat off target.
Roma really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's going for goal! And ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Shifted it to the flank. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That pass isn't the best. Great vision. Maldini. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Rijkaard. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Nice interception, well timed. And this is Hazard. A big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that's a dangerous ball. Now it's Lampard! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Lampard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Osimhen. Eto'o. It'll be a throw-in. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Endrick. He's got away. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Lampard. That's a good ball out wide. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. Osimhen. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For our World Charity Fund.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Osimhen. Yaya Toure. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Lampard. Eto'o. Oh no, what a chance for a shot! Now, and this, in he goes again! And that was probably asking just too much. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Maldini.
Is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Maldini proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Eto. Great chance! He's got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Eto.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And for a moment, time stood still. Osimhen. Lampard. Eto. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Hazard. Good take, and is he in? Anderson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through.
Rijkaard.
And it's Lampard. Rummenigge. Seedorf gets across to intercept that. And he cuts out the supply. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone direct here. Osimhen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he finish? Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.